Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in today, everybody. How's everybody doing? It's a great Friday today. I hope everybody's having a really good day. I've been having a pretty chill day. I woke up really late. I can tell you, I think it's probably going to be a short stream because I'm pretty tired. But we'll see. I just be thinking it might be a short stream. That's all. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good day. Let's see, what have I done today? Not much. Not much. I had intended to log into my online summer course. Haven't done that yet. It's not pressing. I've done what I need to do for the week. I sent an email I needed to send, so that was pretty good. That was mighty good of me. Let's see, I'm just getting our little canvas set up. Forgot it only lets you put in one image at a time. So let's see, I did get back into my obsession phase of watching different skating videos, which is kind of like just a constant obsession with me, to be honest, but that's to be expected. And I watched 30 minutes of Theater on Ice, Hamilton, for no reason, actually. Exactly zero reason. So that was very productive. Clearly, I've been doing the most. And now I'm just getting our pictures set up because I couldn't be bothered apparently to do it before stream. So yeah, I hope everybody's having a real good Friday. As always, there will be no streams on the weekend. That's my time to do whatever. Additionally, next week, the streaming schedule will probably be a little less than it's been because I'm doing a internship / shadowship at a hospital near me. And so I don't know exactly or precisely or at all when that's going to take place. So in the meantime, I will stream on days where I'm not there. But unfortunately, I don't have a set schedule yet. It should only be about 2 weeks of this being a little bit different. But like I said, I don't know when I'm going in or anything like that. And so it might be a little bit hectic trying to keep a normal stream schedule, but once that's over, hopefully things should go back to being easier and we'll go back to 4 days a week, which is pretty good for me. Pretty good for me. Let's see. I didn't watch any shows yesterday, unfortunately. I have been on my show watching binge phase again. I did get a bunch of suggestions from Instagram and stuff on what to watch next, and so I have an idea of what I might watch next, but I haven't started anything, which is sad. After I finished the Makanai on Wednesday in one day, I haven't started anything else. If you missed yesterday's stream, we did fic writing on... Girl, my light's getting brighter. We did fic writing on stream, which was really fun, and I would say definitely expect that to be a future stream as well. Just not today, because I need to edit my chapters today, and I don't think editing is a very good stream. Additionally, I only have half a drink today, because I did not want to walk back up to where the drinks are, and so... I'm really behind on drinking today, and I only have half a water with a lemon from yesterday in it. just got a lemon seed. Yes, that's sad. What I'm saying is it'll probably be a short stream, but for now it can at least be a chill stream. So yeah, I don't know that I have anything else to add. We might as well just jump right into the drawing. Ooh, yay! I got pictures set up, which is what I was doing at the beginning of the stream. So I just want to do like a cute girly pop moment. Cute girly pop. I know we've been doing a lot more like fandom-based stuff recently. Like the last art piece I did was fandom-based, and the fic I was working on yesterday was fandom-based. This is just gonna be cute girly pop style cute teehee. That's the whole idea, is just teehee today. And so the good news for you is that I get to do whatever I want, and the good news for me is that this is what I want to do. So this is what you get to watch. One of my things that bothers me about Procreate is that you can only have one reference at a time, I guess, unless you collage your photos ahead of time, which I never do. So guess what? Guess what? This is what we're getting. Also, I know this isn't even. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know, it bothers me just as much. Let's set the background color. I don't like doing, like some people do 50% gray. That's just so dark. So I do like a little bit less than 50% just so that it's not so dark. I didn't do that last time, but we weren't choosing our own colors last time. We were color matching from an image with a background that was the background that we were going to do. But I don't know that I'm going to do any sort of like complicated background for this. So this is what we're doing instead. I want this image actually bigger. So this is the random girl I found on Pinterest. I have had a tendency in the past to copy over the lines, which I feel like there's nothing wrong with tracing images if you're not tracing the whole image. All I want is her body shape. If there's anybody in chat right now, can we vote on whether I'm allowed to trace her body shape, this random girl's body shape? Because I feel like I should be allowed to do that because it's my art and this isn't going anywhere and I'm not selling it. It's more just for me to learn. And so I want to trace her body. I don't want anything else. I can figure it all out for myself. I have the power. Welcome back in, Potatoes. How are you doing today? Yes, you have the power. Please tell me. Yeah, I want to trace her little body. And that's it, because I just want the body lines. And then I'm going to put the little dress on top of it, which I also found on Pinterest. I'm good. I'm doing well today. I'm doing well. I am a little sleepy, so I don't know how long of a stream it's going to be. But I'm doing good. You can trace. Thank you. Potatoes gave me the power, and so I'm going to trace her. Trace her outline, and then I'll probably reference her body for shading to some extent, but I won't trace that because that's a little much for me. And I'm going to be good and set it to a different opacity, which I know is hard for you to see, but it's easier for me to see because of my brightness. Yeah, I don't want this to be that big either. Maria, can you do a sleep stream on live cam now? As I've said, Maria, no, because the living situation I have right now, that's not possible. But in a few months' time, that is definitely a possibility. So hang around for a few months and that will be much more likely than right now. But welcome back into the stream. It's good to see you here again. Oh, I always forget to turn your music on in this slide. Oopsies. Now you have music. Okay. Yeah, thanks for being patient, Maria. Sorry. Fingers are so weird because they have so many joints. That one doesn't even look right. Because their fingers are like at a cute angle. Makes it hard to see. So I mentioned that I watched all of the Makanai on Netflix on Wednesday. Like I watched the entire show, which I don't usually binge shows. That was like kind of a big deal for me. But it was really cute. It was about a Maiko house. And if you don't know what a Maiko house is, in Japan, they're houses for girls who want to become Maiko, which are like the girls who want to become geisha or geiko. And so it was about the Maikanai, and the Maikanai is a chef for the Maiko house. But it was more about like also the girl's friend. Like I talked about it yesterday, but like I had some like personal issues with the way that they handled like unrequited love and like the fact that they kept harping on it and there was no unrequited love that they really talked about. But other than that, I thought it was a very good show, and so I recommend it. I want to put in her handlines now that I think about it. And then I'll go back through after I've like done a general outline and we'll look at what's going on and make some changes. But for now, I want to get her outline. That's an ear. I might change your face shape depending, but I might not. It just feels a little weird to keep her face shape the same. I mainly want her body outline. Which is a little sus when I say it like that, but like it's normal. This is normal human behavior. Put in her collarbones. I don't actually think we can see her collarbones with a little dress, but it's good to know where they are. Also, if this girl is somebody popular, I don't know her, so. Potatoes the cyan goat. I love that little emote. It's so cute. Little cyan goat. There we go. So let's see. Last weekend I had a bunch of plans. This weekend I don't have any plans. Except I guess to maybe watch TV. Which would be nice. I'm only one episode behind the series that I'm watching right now. For like anime stuff. And I actually need to check out if my dramas that I'm watching, if new episodes have come out. But other than that, I'm like pretty caught up. Ooh, I have been keeping up with The Ancient Mage's Bride, and they announced the part 2 to the second season. So when I was complaining like a while ago about how short the second season of Ancient Mage's Bride is, I would like to formally apologize because I didn't realize that they were going to do a part 2. So, oopsie. But also, yay! It looks really good. I love the college arc. The college arc, like, when we got into the college arc in the manga, I've always, like, thought, like, do I even like the college arc? But then when I watched it, like, more, I was like, oh yeah, no, I like the college arc. I've always wondered, do you need YouTube's own... Wait. I've always wondered, when do you need YouTube's own emojis like they made Saturn but not Earth? Yeah, YouTube has made some choices. YouTube has made some choices in respect of, like, emojis. But, like, Cyan Goat's cute. I don't know. I always wonder, like, how do they choose which emojis to add next? Because I feel like there are a lot of emojis that they could add and then they just don't. But, like, they added, I guess it was over a year ago now, but they added, like, the lotus flower one, and I love that one. That one's so cute. I have to figure out what I'm doing for her feet. We'll keep it like that for now. Just cut off the treads. I still need to go back up and do her arm, but generally, that's good. I'm happy with that. I feel like this thigh is really tiny, but that's just the way it looks, I guess. Also, if anybody has been keeping up with the saga of me not remembering to look up how to listen to the music through OBS with you guys, still haven't done that. So, how many streams have I done now where I've just not solved that problem? Too many is the answer, is too many. Enough that it's a problem. Okay, and then we have her arm in this hand, and then I feel like we've copied down enough to get just like the body pose. Body poses are so hard for me. I struggle. Also, I apologize if you're sending messages and they're not coming across on chat as quickly as you would like. I have been having some very strange issues with YouTube not pulling through messages at the same rate. So, okay, to give you an idea of how I run my stream, I have obviously the chat like down below right there. And that chat is black, and I started setting it to live chat instead of top messages yesterday. So you guys can see kind of what's going on. But then to the side, actually, it's over here for me, but it's mirrored. So right there on your screen would be, I have a second chat because I really struggled to read white text on black background, which makes me a psychopath, I'm aware. But I have another chat so that I can read it. But the issue is that chat is like really delayed today, and I don't know why or how to fix that. So we're just gonna all deal with the consequences. And then if I switch over to my tab where I have YouTube pulled up for the actual streaming portion, it lets me see like the number of viewers and stuff. I have another chat there, and that's if I want moderation abilities, I have to click over to that chat. It's not a very good process, but I'm streaming all on one computer, and so we're making do. I know some streamers have like multiple monitors. I know my brother does. Yeah, I just don't have all that, and so we make do with what we've got, and what we've got is one laptop and a dream, literally. It works. It's just being a little silly today, and I don't know why. I blame YouTube. I always blame YouTube. YouTube's chat, okay, YouTube chat functions are just so much worse than Twitch chat functions. And it really bothers me because like there's so many more things that are better about YouTube that I would like never switch to Twitch. Just because like for me, because I'm streaming just for fun, the discoverability on Twitch is like nearly impossible. Cause I don't mind streaming to like 2 to 3 people, but when I'd be streaming in like the just chatting category, that's so hard because there's like so many people who would be in that category. And so I have to like, it's just so much more competitive than YouTube, I feel. And with YouTube, because my channel already had like some followers from when I put out educational content, that it's easier for me to be discovered because my channel has already been discovered by people who wanted the educational content. And so I feel like YouTube tends to push. I didn't have to wait to start streaming, A, and B, I didn't have to like push to have discoverability because people are so kind as to like the stream and subscribe and turn on bell notifications and leave comments, and YouTube likes all of those things. They help the channel like so much. When people like a video or a stream, it boosts it in the algorithm. So YouTube says, oh, look, someone likes that video. Other people might also like it. And then it starts to recommend to people who are outside of my normal sphere of people. And it's invaluable. And so when people like are able to like the stream and stuff and comment and whatever, it's just like very helpful. But the problem is Twitch doesn't have really any of that in my experience or in what I've seen. But what they do have is so much better like chat functions and stuff. Imagine if a class put up one of your educational vids up on screen. I've thought about that before. That's not the first time I've had that thought. Especially like sometimes I release shorter videos that are like just briefer into a topic. Like I just released one that was a little bit like more of a touch into the topic and then touch back out. And I'm like, can you just imagine if a teacher showed that in class? Because that's so funny. I've had people think I was like an adult human teacher who got paid. And I'm like, I was desperate, so I made videos. I was desperate. I can't tell if this is the back of this dress or the front of this dress, but I don't care because I think it's cute. I guess I could look for other dresses and we could do the hair first, but I just like that dress. It's just adorable. But it would cover up her cute little arms. And I like the lines of her arms quite a bit. Well, okay, here's what we can do with the power of multiple layers is try it, and then if it looks terrible, take it off. But yeah, I have had that thought before. And I know that at the very least, my teacher who I did IB with, I know she has my channel. And I know she like subscribes to it. So Miss Foreman, if you ever watch one of these, thanks. Thanks. But also like, what a weird dichotomy of videos to have on a channel right now. Like, I have hour-long videos going into topics on history. And then I also have streams of me drawing and like writing and like stuff. Like that's such a weird dichotomy. I would probably keep these lines mostly the same. But yeah, I think that would just be like the craziest thing. I would hope someone would come back and tell me if that happened. But also, I know that my videos are like, for the most part, my videos are aimed at students who are like me, who are either like cramming for tests or studying for the exams themselves or something along those lines. And so I know that like, especially like the 45-minute long videos, they're really meant for like self-study, self-review, as opposed to like teaching, or at least I hope they're not being used for teaching, because I don't always know what I'm talking about, and the people in the comments, they let me know. And it's like, guys, I think it is funny when I get comments that are like, you don't know what you're talking about in this part. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I didn't know what I was talking about, because I taught myself, and then I talked about it to a camera. And those videos were not meant to get views or to be helpful to other people. They were for me. And so then they're helpful to other people. And I'm like, wow. Now I can't take them down. But then I'm like, people comment like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about for this part. And I'm like, I know. But then I'm also like, but I still got my diploma. So if I teach you wrong, it's going to be just fine, right? Because like I was just fine. But generally, I was correct in what I was talking about. Like, I did well especially in history, people are like, you don't know what you're talking about for this part. And I'm like, I know. But I did well in history. I got a good IB score, so. Oh, here's what I might do to solve my little problem that I was having. I might make the sleeves, like, transparent so I can see her arms still, because I think that would be cute. I just like the lines of her arms in the original photo were really nice, which is what prompted me to want to pick it, in part because of that and in part because of her leg. Her leg is like that. It's very cute. to me. And so that was the other reason for me wanting to pick that particular picture. Today is the last day of school for me. Then in about 6 weeks, it starts again. Oh my God. Oof. I'm sorry. You must not be in the United States. You must be, if I had to guess, that sounds like a Japan thing to do, to be honest. Like, I have friends in Japan who are like, yeah, our summer isn't for another 2 months, and then we have half a month, and I'm like, what? What? I finished school, like, I won't say exactly when, but I will say it has been a few weeks. And then I don't go back until the end of August. So I got a really long break. Not Japan, I'll give you a hint, Lego. I don't know that helps me. Wait. I'm guessing it's the country Lego originated in, so I can do a Google. I have the power of Google. Oh, Denmark. I'm guessing. I mean, you can confirm or deny, but like Google says Denmark, so I'm not very worldly with it. Yeah, that's rough though. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you get a longer winter break since you get such a short summer break. Because that really sucks. My winter break has been real long. My winter break was only a few weeks though. I think my winter break wasn't even 6 weeks, so it's give and take. But it does mean that I can stream like this for now, and then I want to eventually decide if it's something that I can continue to do, because obviously when I'm back in school and I'm doing like more rigorous classes, like that's much harder to keep up. Just a channel, welcome in. Hello, thanks for stopping by. Potato says yes, that's true. Did I already read that message? I read it in my head. The insanity is real. Yeah, welcome in. We're just doing a nice chill drawing stream today. And apparently I erased that part and I didn't really intend to. I was gonna keep it. It can be like a little bump out. Okay, but it's much longer on this shoulder than it is on this shoulder, so now I have to fix that as well. But yeah, I had quite a short... It was still like a few weeks, but I had a shorter winter break, but I get a really long summer break. But I know my friends in Japan are like, we don't get out until August, and then we go back at the end of August. And I'm like, ouch. I'm like, let's call and catch up. And they're like, well, I'm really busy right now. And I'm like, oh yeah, right. But it all works out in the end. But that's really rough. Winter break is just a week? Ouch. Ouch. When do you have a long break then? Or do you not get one? Wait, now I'm really curious how your school is structured. Because like, the school here in the US, it's like 5 days a week. Okay, well, for high school, it's 5 days a week. You go in at like 8 a.m. and you get out at like 2:30. And you don't get any long breaks. School is like 8 to 2:30 for like 180 days here. Except for college. College is a little different. Every university does their own thing. My university does like 15 weeks of classes at a time, which is fine. And then during the summer, it's shorter. Summer's the longest, which is 6 weeks. Ouch. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you enjoy your 6-week break, though. Now I'm just glad you get a break at all. Wow. Hopefully your school days are shorter then. Or at least, like, you have longer weekends or something. Something. Because that's really rough. Yeah, we had shorter summers when I was in high school. 8 to 2 or 3 p.m., so it's about the same. Wow. Wow, I'm so sorry. Yikes. That's really rough. Yeah. Ugh. I wouldn't make it, I think. That's just such a short break. Like, I've been looking forward to summer break for so long because, so I had a really rough second semester of college. Like, at the beginning, like, I just was not with it as much. And so I was like looking forward to summer break like nobody's business. Don't be in my school, we have school OL, open house and theme days. That's fun. Okay, we did not get any of that. We did not get anything fun like that. What we did at my high school was you go to school and then you're miserable and then you leave. I will say, in my final year of high school, in my senior year, I got to leave early, like every other day, because my classes, so my math teacher left part the way through the year, and then we just didn't get a new math teacher. And I had a study period afterwards, and before I had that math class, I had a free period where I was being a teacher's aide. And so I was like, hey, yo, what if I just don't come? And they were like, all right, you're going to teach yourself anyways. And then I did. And I'm pretty sure that my students in my class watched my math videos during the period. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. Because I never went. Okay, why are we pointing down? I want to point up. Go up. Up, 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 up. As if saying it will help solve the problem in the slightest. Up, up, up. There we go. I feel like we can fit another one in here. Most of my teachers in my school are very chill. That's nice. I will say I did get very lucky with which teachers I had, but I definitely was fighting some teachers in my school. I was like, I think some of the teachers didn't like me because I fought for my education. Like I was like, no, this is how things are going to be done. This is how you're going to do things. This is when you're going to grade things. Like I was like very particular about it because I feel like you can't go months without grading exams and stuff. Like that's not cool. And so I was like, I would fight for my education and stuff. But for teachers that were nice and I didn't have to fight them, they were really chill. Like my 10th grade English teacher, she's awesome. I follow her on Instagram now that I've graduated. She's the best. My IB coordinator, she was awesome. I don't talk to her much outside of class anymore. Well, now that I'm done class, but she was the best. So we have two ways we could go here. Is that we could either make her have that giant bow in the front, or we could not have her make that giant bow in the front. I think the bow is kind of cute. It's a little cute. But also I understand that it might be like kind of a lot. Because I feel like this might be the back of the dress, but I just don't care because I think it's adorable. Also, I have Dear Arkansas Daughter stuck in my head right now. If anybody knows that song, it's a good song. I can play it on the ukulele. I should do that after stream. Because it's stuck in my head. In English, we made our Hogwarts house. And these people are in it and made our own shield logo. That's so fun! Wow, that's lucky. That's really good. At least it's a pretty chill education if it can't be like a short, like school At least it can be like chill for the most part. Because otherwise that's really, I can't imagine not having a break at all. I might make her this just a little bit shorter. Her this. Yeah, super specific. Yeah, that's a little better. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's so cute. And I'm gonna do the puffy sleeve on this side too. And I think I am gonna make the sleeves like slightly transparent. I do have like a big things for big poofy transparent translucent sleeves. They're so cute. In Danish, we had a thing where the game genre, the teacher took us to a place to play games after we had just made a presentation about a game we like. That's super fun. Let's see. I had to make board games in Spanish class. I mean, it wasn't the same. It was actually really hard, but like, did it. Spanish was hard for me because I just didn't feel very confident. I can't imagine having to learn English. I have friends who English is a second language, and I'm just like, Spanish? Yeah. I was not good at it. I was not good at Spanish. I was like kind of convinced I was going to barely pass the IB exam for Spanish because I was not confident. It turned out okay, but oof, rough. But it's over now. Now I get to learn Japanese and be happy. Okay, big bow, front or back? I guess we wouldn't see a difference in the back. Front or no? I feel like the bow's cute. Okay, well let me draw on the bow and then I'll make my decision. Since I'm being indecisive about it, because I don't know, because it's definitely the back of the dress, and I just don't care because I think it's adorable. I don't know if I'm just lucky, but in my school we still haven't gotten grades. Wait, what? Wait, so do you just not get graded on anything? How does that work? At my school, everything was graded, and then it went to a grade, and then if you didn't get good enough grades, you didn't pass. I guess is like the simple way to put it. Does your school just not do grades at all? Because that would be really great. Nope, we don't get graded until next school year. That's wild. That's wild. Oh my God. Nope, couldn't be my school. Not in America. That's wild. You're very lucky. I feel like that's such a good way to go about education though, especially at first, where it's just like learning for the sake of learning. Ugh, that makes so much sense. Yeah, nope. Here it's all about grades, and it's like there's a lot of pressure to do well. Yeah. I don't love it. Even in university, that like doesn't go away. There's still like the looming. It's all about like how you do in school rather than like what you're learning. And so I feel like a lot of people don't learn anything because they're just so focused on grades. And I would say in some situations that has been me, where I'm more focused on like doing well as opposed to learning things. IB, because you have to study for those tests, I think it's a little different, but generally not great. I want to make the bow even bigger. I like the bow. I feel like it could be even bigger. What if I made it bigger? I like it. I think it's cute. I want to edit how the tails lay, but I like the bow. I just want this one to be a little less pointy. Looks nice. Thank you. I agree. I like the little bow. This is obviously not like anything formal in terms of art. It's just for funsies. It's just for funsies. And I think that I had these pictures saved on my Pinterest, or like some of these pictures saved on my Pinterest, because I think they're cute. And so I was like, I'll just draw them. Easy. I mean, not easy, but like easy choice. Because they're cute. It's very Lolita. It is giving very Lolita, but I like Lolita, and so that's not a bad thing. I think if I had all the money in the world, I would do a lot more cosplay and a lot more Lolita. Because both of them cost way too much, but I like them both. So. Yeah. Super cute. Oh my gosh. I love Lolita stuff. This is definitely giving big Lolita vibes, but like tiny Lolita. Like it's not got that cupcake shape. It's more of like just a cutesy, chill, sweet shape, as opposed to like anything crazy. I also need to do her hair. And I need to decide straight hair or... Okay, well that's not even a question in my heart. I'm not doing braided hair. You got all the money in the world, could give some to charity to end world hunger, but cosplaying is on the top of the list. Okay, listen. Donations to charity is a given. If I had all the money in the world, bro, we'd have no problems in the world. I would solve all the problems. But also, I would do it in cosplay, okay? Look. There's nothing that says that you can't be girl bossing, winning, ending world hunger, bringing peace to the world, and not... There's nothing that says you can't do all that in Lolita. Just saying. Charity is important, though. Charity is important. Preach. Welcome in, my lady. Yeah. I just said, like, if I had all the money in the world, I said cosplay and Lolita, but also, like, Potatoes brought up charity. But, like, both. Look. This is serious. You can be girl bossing, storming the world, taking it over, solving all the problems in the world, bringing world peace, stopping Russia, saving Ukraine, ending world hunger, helping homeless people get homes. But there's nowhere in that sentiment that says that you can't do it looking cute, looking hot, or dressed like an anime character. And if I had all the money in the world, there's no judgment to me, I feel like. If I have all the money in the world and I'm doing good things with that money, there cannot be any judgment. Literally, you're not wrong. Exactly. I feel like if that was less expensive and less bad for my wallet. That's exactly what would be happening. I feel like once you're at a certain point of rich, and I feel like we see this with rich people's clothes. Okay, no, this is a serious conversation now. Once we see that with like rich people and like how they dress and stuff. It's like rich people like wear the most boring clothes because once you're a certain level of rich, you don't have to dress up for anybody. But like once you're a certain level of rich, you can just dress up for yourself. But before you donate like $1 billion to charity, you gotta wait for your Amazon package so you can donate it in style. Yup. Yeah. Important. Look, with the amount of taxes I'll have to do first to figure out how much money I actually have, even though I have all the money in the world, and so I literally have all the money ever. Actually, that's a really good question. If you get all the money in the world, do you still have to pay taxes? I guess. Anyways, drawing. Yes, I just think that, I'm pretty sure, yeah, probably. Unfortunately. That's such a shame. Gosh, that really ruins my aesthetic. Taxes? Didn't factor that in. The government always doing something. The government's several $1 billion in debt. At least the American government is several $1 billion in debt. So yeah, they're always doing something. They're always doing something, but they're never doing it well enough for me. Tax fraud never hurt anybody. This is correct. I mean, tax fraud, like, maybe it's a federal crime, and maybe it's, like, illegal, but also, like, literally no one's hurt except for the government. And TBH, like, the government kind of deserves it. Like, I don't know, I'm just saying that, like, if there's anybody in the world who I think maybe deserves tax fraud and to get scammed just a little bit, it's the people who scam everybody else all the time, every day. Nobody's gonna know if you don't get caught. Exactly. Exactly. As long as you, like, don't talk about it on a live stream that's gonna stay up on a YouTube channel for the rest of the time, like, nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. And even if they know, it's fine. Because they won't know if I'm being serious or not. It's just a what if. Exactly. I don't have all the money in the world. Therefore, this is entirely a what if situation. What if I were to commit tax fraud? Exactly. What if I were to commit tax fraud? What if I were to save world hunger? What if I were to dress like anime characters all day, every day for the rest of my life? Like, what if? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, if I'm solving the world's issues and the world's problems, I feel like I should be exempt from taxes. Because I feel like I've donated enough to charity to, like, overrun that need. Right. Like, I'm doing more than the government at that point. Like, what is the government really doing if I'm solving all the problems? Just saying. Just saying. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I have the power in this situation. In this relationship, peacekeeping for real, exactly. I have the power here, not them, me. And so really, they should be paying taxes to me. The government should be paying taxes to me to thank me for being so good. I wish. What a dream, right? I'm now realizing I have to do all the stripes on these little ridges, which is fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. That one was not curved at all. The fabric curved. The line, nope. I like how it got thicker as I went along. Because I just didn't pay attention. And like this one's real chunky. It looks so good so far. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not like an artist or anything, and I'm not like selling my art, obviously, because I'm not an artist. So I really just do it for funsies, but I very much appreciate the compliment. Oh. I always am interested, like, I favor the 6B pencil on Procreate so heavily, but like other people, like, don't. Is it me, or does the foot look like a horse foot? You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. We have an easy solution to this problem. No foot, no toes. The other foot looks fine. It kind of does. I see it. She just needs a heel. I don't know, I copied it from the picture. What do you want from me? This is how it looks like. It's a little out there. I feel like part of the issue is that I put in the toes. Yes, the line. Yeah, I know. But there were toes, toe line. But you're right. I'll fix it. I didn't even see it. Take out the toe line too. That'll help solve the problem. I feel like that's not gonna look... No, that actually looks like marginally okay. It'll get covered up by a shoe at some point. It's just more about making it look like fine until that point. Not like a hoof. It's fine. As long as we don't look at it too closely, it's fine. No problems. But now it's bothering me. Now it bothers me. Now I have to fix it. Okay. Can we agree that this is better? Can we agree that this is improved? It is not good, but the goal is never good. The goal is improvement. Leave the hoof alone. Okay. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. Okay. But also this foot is so much... Oh, you can't see that. This foot is so much bigger than this foot. Like, so much bigger. I'm not gonna touch it though. I'm done touching. I'm done touching. I'm done messing with it. I'm gonna go back to drawing the lines in. Looks good, thank you. Well, I don't know if I'd say good, but I'd say better. I would say it has sometimes. Size 13 in men's? I copied that from the picture! She is, okay. Did you know that your hands are technically big enough to cover your face? And so your hands are like really big when you do art, and your feet are also like much bigger than people think they are. And so like, this foot is way too small, and this foot is like correctly sized. But as long as I don't look down there, they don't exist. Yeah, people, my art teacher in high school would always be like, you draw your hands and feet too small. And I'm like, I know. Thanks. Thanks for the update. Oh, it's fine. Everything's fine as long as I don't think about it too hard. Everything is fine. Also, I realize this is just going to look like a bunch of lines, but one of them is filled in and two of them aren't. And so it'll make more sense with color. But we're not there yet, so until then, we just look at a bunch of lines and it makes it look like a layer cake. Or like one of those art things where like you draw the lines and you bump them out when it's like to like make it look like there's an object there. Please tell me I'm not insane and that other people know of this. I'm running out of water. I might have to do a hot minute thing in here in a second to go get more water, because I just drank a lot of water. That's fine. That one will be colored in. So like, that's fine. I'm gonna actually stop doing lines because I feel like I've gotten the point. Because I know I'm gonna have to draw them all again. And so for now, that's good enough. Like, she has a lot of detail in this little dress that I just feel like I'm just gonna do in post. I call it post. It's not post. It's not even like remotely close to what post is. It's just like not right now. Is what I'm saying, is not right now. I like how I said like 30 minutes ago that I was gonna start on the hair and I haven't touched it. It scares me. Okay, I'll be brave. I'll be brave. I'm gonna do the straight hair version because Lord knows I'm not coloring braids. But I like the little hat, and so I liked this because it has a little hat. I like the hat. So I'm on a new layer, and so I'm gonna make the brush a little bigger. We need to decide how far down her hair is gonna go, because in this model it is real long. I feel like that's like, well, I mean, it's like excessively long, but also what a cute length. I say it's like excessively long, like my hair is kind of getting close. Especially the ribbon. The hat is so cute, especially the ribbon that ties it down. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called either, but I like it. And so it'll be in the picture. Because I think I also agree that it is very cute. I also like that there's like flower lace, like in the hat, like in the brim. I like that as well. I just love lace. Me too. Lace is a difficult obsession to have. As someone who like occasionally sews things, lace is like expensive. And so it's like a difficult obsession to have. But I love it as well. There we go. She also has a cute little clippy in her hair. I have to keep that. I say she as if it's not like a mannequin. It's a she. There. Okay, now that I look at it, that piece of hair is very tilted. But that's fine. That's an easy fix. There we go. Easy fix, easy fix. I actually want to look at the model's face. Just to give me an idea of where her bangs should fall. I should have done those on another layer, but that's too late for that. It's fine. We have opacity on our side. There. Problem solved. And by problem, I mean I created the problem, but I also solved it. So maybe that counts for something. Fix the eraser before we continue. I feel like that hat's even bigger than I think it is. But that's fine. It's all up to adjustments later. Yeah. I just don't want it to look like a top hat. That's like my current concern, is like it's getting to top hat territory. Or like bowler hat or whatever. I'm gonna raise the brim. That might help. Whoa, big eraser. There we go. I gotta go. It was great watching you. I also subscribed, LOL. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping in. So thanks for doing so. And thanks for subscribing. I hope to see you in a stream soon. Bye. And then Potatoes also says bye and hope to see you another day. Yeah. I appreciate you stopping in. Always good to see another new face. I feel weird narrating conversations that are between two people and one of those people is not me. And so I'm just not going to. I always like I feel like it's in the chat, like I should read it, but also like I'm reading it, but it would be a little silly of me to narrate the whole thing. Oh, I thought that was an eraser. There we go. Wow, I really created more issues. I'm just gonna solve my issues like that for now and then worry about them later. And by worry about them later, I mean worry about them now. This needs to be flatter. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Ooh, I'll just rotate the whole thing. Also, part of my issue is that that's so far over. It's fine. I really feel like maybe I shouldn't have started on the hat until I had done the rest of the hair. I don't know why this is the decision of the order of things that I decided to go in. But whatever, I guess. Whew. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. This might be an end of stream moment sometime soon because I am, like I said at the beginning, I am a little bit tired today. A little bit sleepy. I didn't sleep great. I was like weirdly nauseous when I went to bed, and so I like didn't get the best quality sleep, which definitely has something to do with it. Lemon seed. Which is the danger of putting lemons in your drink. Is that coffee drinking? Wait, what's the name of that emote? What, tell me? No, it won't tell me. Oh, face turquoise drinking coffee. I mean, pretty much, actually. If I was able to acquire coffee, I would be drinking it, but I have no way to acquire coffee in this house, which is upsetting. If I could nap, I would take a nap, but I don't nap. My body doesn't like naps. Which is quite unfortunate, really, because I would do so well with naps, I think. Like, just imagine the energy boost that you get from a nap. That's insane. Couldn't be me, literally. This hat is still too tilted, by the way. I'm going to struggle with this hat forever. Maybe you haven't found the right time for a nap. The problem is, I'm not good at sleep in general. So if I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm just awake. My body doesn't like to go back to bed. Once I am awake, I'm awake. And I don't know, maybe I just haven't found the right time for a nap. Maybe you're right, but I just haven't had any success, ever, which is really upsetting. My friends are able to nap so easily, and I'm so jealous because they get so much more sleep than I do. All right, well, I'm pretty happy with the way that hair is starting to look. I want to add some more, fluff to it, but I'm not unhappy with the way it's looking right now. All right, it is quite early for me to end stream, but I'm feeling mighty tired, and I feel like it would probably make more sense for me to call off now before I just start falling asleep on stream. So sorry for the short stream today. It was only about an hour, so I could have done better, but it wasn't happening today, which is all right. I will not be streaming on the weekend. I should be live on Monday, assuming that nothing goes terribly wrong. But we shall see. I have an internship situation lined up starting next week, and I don't have the schedule for that yet. So once I know, or once I think I know what days I'm streaming, I'll try and post it on the community tab. But until then, thank you so much for watching. If you've come in and joined chat live, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you were a VOD frog and watched the VOD after the fact, thank you for watching all the way to this point. If you've been enjoying the content, please feel free to subscribe and press the little bell icon so you're able to catch my streams live, because you'll get a notification. If you like the stream, feel free to like it, and if you have anything to say, leave a comment. All right, thank you so much, and I will see you next week. All right,